Hey guys, what is up? It's your commentator. Like I said, you guys are watching some Gran Turismo 6. Now today guys, I am going to be doing my Scion FRS. It's a 2012 edition. Now we're going to be doing a drift tune for this car. I absolutely love this car because it has a pretty decent horsepower setup on it. And for my opinion, I like a lower horsepower car. It's more fun to drift and have more time to control the car other than a higher horsepower where it can be really crazy with the wheel. So yeah, so this car is about 370 horsepower. I'm not running a high range turbo, so it could be a little bit higher. I'm running a low range. Moving on to suspension setup. Make sure guys you got your comfort hards on first. Then ride setup, I usually keep it about 5 above. You know, let's move it up to maybe 80. And then I got my brake set up to 6.5 to 0 in the front, rear a 5.30. Damper compression. In the front I'm going to be running a 4, in the rear I'm going to be running a 3 damper extension, 5 in the front and a 3 in the rear. Anti-roll bars, 5 in the front, 4 in the rear. Camera angle, I always run the same camera angle, that way I have a, like a similar field with cars. So I run a 3 in the front and a 1.5 in the rear. And then for toe angle, I'm running a negative 0.20 and then a positive 16 in the rear. Now before you move on to your transmission, you want to make sure you put your brakes onto 2 and 10. For me, that's why I like using it, because I use a lot of weight transfer to get my car into the drifts. And it's really hard to use the e-brake when you have a wheel, because most of the time you're spinning it and you don't have, like the control to grab it and figure out where that button is to use the e-brake. Most of the time when you're doing that, you're going so fast, the last thing you want to do is stop thinking about what your car's doing to find a button to make your car drift. So I use my brake as a drifting e-brake, I guess. So how I have it set up is 2 in the front, 10 in the rear. So when I hit the brakes, it kind of locks it and allows the weight to transfer into the drift. This is my opinion, guys. You guys can set the car up however you guys like. This is the way I set it up. Feel free to change anything on here. This is my personal settings. Everyone runs a different settings. Moving on to transmission. I'm running a 6-speed because I honestly can't run a fully customized with my shifter that I have, so I have to run a 6-speed. Actually, if you're on a controller, you can go here, and then I always move mine about 205. That keeps my car in 3rd to 4th gear on the whole track, and that's pretty much where I like it. Drivetrain, always max mine out 60 60 60 with the fully customized triple plate clutch kit, carbon drive shaft. And moving on to the power, we're running a stage 3 engine, a sports computer, racing exhaust, the exhaust manifold, and the catalytic converter. Intake tuning and turbo kit. I'm running a low RPM, that way I have a little bit faster pickup speed. Nitrous, I'm just leaving stock because I don't use it. Body, now body, this is where you really gotta make sure your car is an even weight. That's the way I run it. I know people run it different for them, but I like to have a 50-50 weight. So I got everything reducted, got a carbon fiber hood. Ballast weight, I put mine 50, and then I moved all the way to the right, and that gave me a good 50-50 weight. There's that, guys, for this FRS tune. Moving on to driving options, make sure when you first get the car you take your traction control from 5 all the way down to 0. Always run it 1 for ABS. I can't run without like a lower or 0. It kind of feels different. Force feedback, I lowered my force feedback because I want to allow my wheel to last a little bit longer, and I will be getting an adapter for it. So I want to run it 10-10 because it might hurt the motors in time. I want to keep this wheel as long as I can because it was a lot of money. So I'm running 1 and 4, and it's actually not that bad. I can actually control the car really well. And yeah, even though I know running 10-10 is probably the best thing you can do, but I want to make this wheel last. so I'm going to go with that. That's about it, guys. We'll meet you on the track.